So, Colonel Inderjeet, this is absolutely pleasure to have you with us, getting so much of valuable inputs which are not heard earlier, so many intelligence things that you brought into light. Now, from the India context, what are you thinking in terms of the maturity level of security? What are the trends now happening?
If I look at from the India perspective, we have a long way to go as regards the cybersecurity threat landscape is concerned. Case in point, the National Cybersecurity Policy, which we drafted in 2013, is quite old now, seeing the present scenario where the threat landscape has changed, your targets have changed, your warfare strategy has changed, cyber terrorism has started evolving, your technology perspective where you have AI and ML looking at you each day as a cyber warfare tool. I think there's an immediate requirement of having a very robust national cybersecurity policy, which not only identifies the responsibility of each and every organization which have been created so far with well-defined roles, so that there is no blurring of boundaries which happened in the last national cybersecurity policy.
Now, after the European GDPR came in, and we do have our own policies also. Obviously, Justice Sri Krishna Commissioner he tabled actually the memo, and that's going to be law very soon. In a sense, some people are saying that this is going to deter the growth of the business.
I will not say that it's going to deter the growth of business. It's going to streamline the business process if you look at it. Any policy which brings in place, especially the national data protection law which is going to come up, it's going to protect your law. There's a lot of hue and cry if you speak about Aadhaar itself. Every day you find a news that Aadhaar data at stake and Aadhaar data being pilfered by someone or something like that. So it's going to be only streamlining your data ownership. That's going to be made more robust. Till date, we don't know who's using our data, who the people who are taking the data out, how they are selling it out. A lot of examples what we see, PAN card data is being sold by the railway station and all those stuff. So every day we find something or the other which takes place. But then these are the kind of data protection law will make us more streamline human processes. Now taking it further, your data which is there, which has to be within the four walls of the country, I would say, till that we never defined so far. Even the IT Act 2013, when we started talking of the national boundary and the data not to cross the national boundary, that is where we need to actually work on. The health record data of the individual, which is supposed to be very important, which we never thought of it before. I think it should not be shared beyond the four walls of the country. These are the areas which are going to be very important when we talk of the data protection law in times to come.
Well, there are lots of confusion in the user's mind now as to how, what to come out. But what we are seeing, there are different laws for different sectors. So telecom has a different one, SEBI has a different one, now Government of India has a different one. Isn't it nice that we have one umbrella, Data Protection Act, and under that there are organizational or vertical wise
You're very correct in saying so. The data protection law, holistically, will be the defining factor. The implementations by a particular organization, maybe a SEBI or a BFSI or the health sector, it will be implemented in a different manner to the requirements. But there will be a common, exchange or the common understanding that the data beyond a certain level cannot be siphoned off by anyone. Okay, that is how it's going to be looking at. And this is the way the way it is going to be.
Alright, so finally, I won't take much of your time. Couple of questions. What would be your advice to the budding CISOs or the professional, those who are going into that shoes?
Yeah, perfectly fine. This is a very important question today, and we have to think of it. I'll tell you a simple example. So far, whatever we were studying, we always felt that it was sufficient for us to, look after whatever jobs we were doing. Now the time has come where we have to be ready for our jobs. Okay, we have to hone our skills on day basis. The way the technology is changing, take it to AI, ML, your data science, your data mining, your data collection, policies, procedures. Every day there is something which is coming up. It is very important that a CISO has to hone his skills, and time to time, it's not that he says that I am and all. The mantra is be a learner every time. Then only you will be able to succeed in whichever organization which you are serving, because each organization today cannot be one size fit all methodology. You got to be equipped with that kind of knowledge throughout. So skill building and your skill development, personal skill development, those are the key areas which I feel a CISO should actually look in for now, and be competent enough to take care of any threats or any vertical what is handling in his organization.